Hey everyone, Callie here, and today Pokemon has come out with a brand new GameStop exclusive Ultra Premium collection. So this Arceus VSTAR collection will set you back about $100. So let's take a look inside here and answer the question, is it worth it to buy the Arceus VSTAR Ultra Premium collection? Start with, let's talk about what you get in this box. For $100, you get 15 packs, metal cards of Arceus V and Arceus V-Star, an Arceus playmat, a metal coin with 6 metal damage counter dice, and an acrylic V-Star marker, and a code for PTCGO. I'll talk more about these items in a minute, but I actually do want to take a second to talk about the box itself. I know it's maybe a little bit silly to talk about, but honestly, this is a pretty cool looking box. I just kind of love the way that it shines in the light. I kind of wanted to show that for a second on the camera. I will say though, while the box itself does look cool, the contents inside don't all seem secure. When I pulled mine out of the box that it was delivered in, I could hear something rattling around inside. Every time I would tilt it back and forth, there was just something sliding around. Then after I opened it, I realized it was actually the metal cards. I'm not sure if they're supposed to have a place that they were secured, but they definitely weren't in mine. Mine were just sliding around inside the box. All the contents did seem okay, but I do think that's a little strange from something that's supposed to be a premium collection. Speaking of, the star attraction of this collection has to be the metal Arceus cards. Setting aside the fact that these were just sliding around in my box, these items actually are pretty cool. They feature art of the regular Arceus V and V-Star from Brilliant Stars, and the quality feels pretty good. They feel nice and weighty, and they can make for a nice collection piece. If you're a fan of Arceus, you'll probably like these. You can't play with them, but they do make for a pretty nice display piece. I will say they're a pretty niche item, though. If you're not a fan of this card, or this Pokemon in particular, or you're not the type that would display something like this, you're not really missing anything. Finding the true value of something like these is a little bit hard, but I think it's probably fair to say that they're around $15 in value. Next up, we've got the playmat. This is one of those smaller playmats, similar to the one that you get from the Charizard Ultra Premium collection. Playmats of this side typically cost you around $20, so that brings us to about maybe $35 based on the items that we've shown so far. I'm not a huge Arceus fan myself, but the art on this does actually look pretty nice. And the quality feels a lot better than the one in the Charizard Ultra Premium collection. I saw a lot of people opening those Ultra Premium collections, and many of the mats, including mine, came out of the box pretty wrinkled. It also felt a little thinner than some other mats. That doesn't seem like a problem here, so that's good. At least not with the mat that I got. I am a little disappointed that it is the smaller playmat size. If not for that, I actually could see myself using this one, but I really just dislike this size of mat. It never feels like there's quite enough room when you're playing, and they look a little silly, honestly, if you're sitting across from somebody that's using one of the larger, more standard size play mats. But if you don't mind that smaller size, this is a good mat. The metal coin, dice, and acrylic marker are the next items. Not really much to say about these. The coin and dice look and feel nice, they have a nice weight to them, and they seem like good quality. The marker is just another marker. Value of these, again, a little bit hard to say, maybe around $5. I'll never turn down some more metal dice and a nice metal coin, but I do wish you got more than 6 dice. 6 dice can get you through a lot of games, but if you're up against any kind of deck with spread damage, you're gonna be out of dice pretty quick. I'm also pretty tired of these ultra premium collections that give us more acrylic V-Star markers. If they can give us some nice metal dice with a nice metal coin, why can't we get a metal V-Star marker? And then finally, you've got the packs. In all, you get 4 Lost Origin, 4 Astral Radiance, 4 Brilliant Stars, 2 Evolving Skies, and 1 Vivid Voltage. At $55, the packs make up just about half the value of what you're buying here. So I actually think this is a really nice selection of packs. When I buy boxes like this, I like to get variety, and there is a lot of variety here. It's also really nice to see 2 of those always exciting Evolving Skies packs. All in all, that brings us to around $95 in value. You could possibly bring that up to 105 if you allow for a generous margin of error on the value of those metal cards. So, final conclusion. There are some cool items in here, but unless you're a huge Arceus fan, I don't think I would recommend this box. It's really not the best bang for your buck. You know, for the same price, you could buy a whole booster box of sets like Silver Tempest, Lost Origin, or Astral Radiance. All of those are around $100 to $105 currently market value, at least at time of this recording, and they get you a whole 36 packs you can open. If opening packs is really what you want, you'd just be better off buying a booster box. If you want variety, you can also still go down to your local game store, pick up 25 packs or so for about the same of what you spend on this box. I will say this, even though I wouldn't recommend it for most, I actually don't think this is a bad product. You are getting about what you paid for in value, and for the right fan, this is actually a pretty cool box. And I don't think that that's a bad thing. I think there's space for products which aren't for everyone. There are a lot of different Pokemon and a lot of different kinds of Pokemon fans. Everyone has their favorites. If this is a box you think has some collectibles you want, go for it. Otherwise, give it a pass. Just be sure you don't pay much more than retail for this. And that's really about all I have to say about this one. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like and go ahead and subscribe. I do all kinds of Pokemon content, from unboxings to deck showcases, and other things like that. So if you like this, you'll probably want to stick around. That said, I actually got some nice pulls from these packs, so let's just relax for a bit and let's see what I get. With that said, I'll see you in the next one.